Namaskar. Ashwini, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Vijay Kumar sir, good afternoon. Raghavji, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Gupta ji,
sir.
good afternoon. Tanwar ji, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Bhavna.
sir.
Yeah. Rishi, how many panelists?
Today we have 10.
Kitna?
10, sir, 10.
Okay, good. So let's start.
Tech support, you can give a countdown.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are live, sir.
Okay.
Shweta ji,
Good
please,
afternoon to.
please stop sharing, share screening.
Okay. Good afternoon to all the AI enthusiasts of AI in ICAI. This is the Hackathon Season 3, Episode 9, and welcome you all for the excitement journey of our Hackathon 3. And I welcome and personally give all the best to all the panelists who are going to present their use case. Today we are having 10 panelists. They will be presenting their showing their knowledge skill, their AI practical use cases, and also this will help our members for their future growth in practice by adopting AI in their day to day office. Friends, this is a very important hackathon where we give our members a 10-minute use case which can be used in their office. So I request all of you to refer each use case, rank it, and also use it in your office along with your articles, employees, and staff. And make a habit in your office on every Friday or on Saturday to watch the hackathon and also to implement at least one use case in your office. Today, I am in Spain and I am very happy to share that even today, here also in our VAT conference, they are talking about technology, they are talking about AI, and it is happy to note that ICI is way ahead of other organizations or the other educational institutions in adoption of AI. So it's a proud moment for ICI that we under aegis of AI in ICI doing level best, trying level best to give our members, to give our employees, to give our students a latest technological update in artificial intelligence. So now I will request all the participants. There are near about 500 plus participants who are watching this hackathon that you please join the AI certificate courses which are happening around you. Further, please join for AI Summit, which is going to be held on 18th and 19th of July in Pune. I will request our Rishi if you can play the video of AI Summit. That will be a very helpful for knowing the details to all the participants. Over to you, Rishi. And meanwhile, on 1st of July, we are going to launch level 2 of certificate course also. Thank you, our tech team. Request digital papers or digital books that we are publishing. We have already finished ethics and AI. We are in process of publishing privacy and AI. And that in the month of June, it will be on the topic economical impact of AI on Indian economy. So Google Sheets are already been floated and they will also be floated for future endeavors. So please participate in book writing competitions of AI topics, and I will request that you should present your knowledge of AI in your WhatsApp group wherever you have there in AI certificate courses or in the hackathons or in writing skills by contributing in the books. So we are providing a large platform to our members to show their AI skills. So welcome to this hackathon. Thanks to our tech team for giving me chance here, and wish you all the best, all the panelists. Over to you, Rishi.
Thank you, Umesh sir, for your kind words of guidance and wisdom. Now, without much further ado, I'll invite the jury for today, CA Chine Solanki ji, to take the session forward with the first panelist.
Thank you, Rishi sir. Thank you so much. So I would invite CA Shweta Ajmera, ma'am.
Yes, please. Thank you, Chinay sir. I am audible?
Yes, you are audible, ma'am.
Yes. Good afternoon, dear friends. Thanks AI and ICAI for giving me an opportunity to present my case on taxation. Friends, we are covering international taxation today. I am going to cover transfer pricing topic today, which covers basically, friends, what is transfer pricing? So whenever there are associated enterprises and there are transactions between those associated enterprises, we have to check that the price is being done at arm's length price. So there is a process which is involved. So the first process which involved is pitching the transfer pricing services. We have to pitch the client. So we have to draft proposal and presentation. Then we have a functional analysis which covers supply chain and drafting functional profiles. Then economic analysis of the project, and then deliverable, that is intercompany agreements and documentation. So the major part which covers is that which tool I am using. I am covering it with the tool Perplexity. So in Perplexity, we are going to cover the examples which covers mainly pharma industry and the software industry. There are other tools also available which are Copilot and ChatGPT, CAGPT. But the Perplexity has more database of industries which gives us comparable figures, which would be beneficial for us. Let's have a first prompt available. Kindly share list of pharma company supplying metformin. So I am putting the example in the Perplexity. So let's see what they are giving. So when I asked the list of the pharmaceutical industry, they have given me a large list. Now, friends, the list which contains this database, this list is India-based as well as all over the world. It is not only Indian companies. So further, we can ask them that which Indian companies are into this database. So in that case, we ask them a tabular format, so which would be more helpful to us. So next question which we are asking to Perplexity is, kindly share tabular list of the pharma company. Now I can add here Indian pharma company supplying metformin and their websites. We need their websites database as well. So we will get the answer for that. Now they have given the Indian company's name, which is supplying metformin, and the company's website. Suppose if I am clicking to lupin.com. So whether it is giving us a correct website? Yes, friends. It is taking me to the right website of Lupin company, which are into metformin drug manufacturing. Then friends, another question which arises is, we need the price of the metformin which the company supplies. In transfer pricing, pricing plays a very important role. So another question of ours is price of the metformin which the company is being providing. So there is the company name is being disclosed by Perplexity. It is a 500 mg tablet. The packet contains 20 tablets and the price is 28. So per price rate we get. Now friends, why we are doing this exercise? Whenever there is an associated enterprise and an international transaction is being formed, we have to compare the prices. What are the price of supply industries and what are the price of Lupin Industries? Suppose if there is a difference between the prices, then transfer pricing officer adds that amount to our income and charges taxation on that part. Therefore, we have asked this question. Further, we want to share the industry analysis. Next part covers in transfer pricing report is give me industry analysis of Lupin Limited. I am covering one industry, that is Lupin Limited. So now when I have asked, so they have given me all details. That is Lupin Limited is the India's leading pharmaceutical company and it has a strong presence both in the domestic and international market. And they give us all the database. What are the sales of it? What is the net profit of the company? EBITDA, then Q4 recent things, research and development balance sheet. These all things we have to mention in Form 3CEB of transfer pricing report. So this is a basic part which we have covered. Now I have covered a very lengthy case study which covers about two companies. Branco Limited, it is an Indian company. Now I am this whole case. What this case basically is, it is a French company which holds 45% equity in an Indian company. Now it is more than 26% of equity in an Indian company. Therefore, both enterprises, Chirag Technologies and Branco Inc., both are associated enterprises. Therefore, we have to check whether the price with which CTL and Branco are trading is at arm's length price or not. So the Branco company also having transactions, CTL transaction with Harsha Industries. So Harsha Industries prices are given and Branco Industries and CTL Industries prices are given. I am putting the whole case study in Perplexity. Let's see friends how Perplexity is giving answer to us. I am putting the full case study. Everything, every database, what are the difference between the CTL transaction with Branco and with the Harsha Industries. I have put it whole case study. Now I am asking to them, give me arm's length price and amount which will be increased in total income. This question we have to ask. Within seconds, Perplexity will give us the solution towards it. It is a very lengthy process. Perplexity has taken out computation of arm's length price and increase in total income of Chirag Technologies Limited. So the Branco has a transaction with Chirag Technologies of 24 man-hours. Billing rate was 1300 man-hours. Total billed is 31,20,000. Cost incurred is 20 lakh. Therefore, the difference amount is their gross profit. Here, the gross profit percentage given is 60% on sales. Therefore, the cost is 40% per hour. Now, adjusted arm's length price per hour would be 2,700 minus 1,800, 1,080, that is cost. This is 1,620, which Perplexity has completely given. Now, we have to do the adjustment in gross profit because of the extra services. So the adjustment is for 8%, 14% and 2%. So friends, our gross profit per hour after adjustment would be 1263.60. Adjusted billing rate for gross profit would be 2343, but we are charging another. So ALP for this transaction would be 54,95,040 rupees. So arm's length price is this. But what we have charged, actual revenue is 31,20,000 rupees. So increase in total income is the difference between ALP and actual revenue. So the difference is the income which is not being charged. Therefore, the conclusion increase in the total income which assessing officer is going to make is 23,75,040 rupees. So in conclusion, we got the arm's length price is 2,289.60 per man hour. total arm's length price for 2400 hours, which Branco has got from CLP is 2400 hours is 54,95,040. Increase in total income would be 23,75,000. Friends, this is Perplexity. Perplexity gives us solution in a very simple way where we get all the database headers. So this is two cases which we have covered. One is about the pharma industries and another is about the software technology industries. The examples I have covered, which I have put it over there. So this is all about my presentation. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you, madam. That was an amazing use case. Many people who are working in the transfer pricing domain will surely find it very, very useful.
Thank you.
And Rishi sir, I don't see any Q&A. So can we move to the next participant?
Yes, sir. If you have Q&A from your side, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll go to the next panelist.
Yes, we can move forward, sir. So now I would invite Kumar Venkatesh B for his presentation.
Yes,
You
sir.
can share your screen. Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, let me know once my screen is visible.
It is visible.
Yeah. So today I am going to demonstrate how does automated ledger scrutiny and voucher scrutiny can be done. So here we have a four-step process. First, let's see what is the input we need. So the data input we need is simply the trial balance and the daybook from the client. Whether he is using Tally, any ERP, SAP, whatever it may be, just take the trial balance and daybook. And then do a data cleanup, which will take around 5 to 10 minutes, which I will be showing. And then step 3, we will do some ledger classification, and then we go to step 4 and we will run the automation. So I will just jump into the live demonstration and I will show how it will be working. So I'm sharing an Excel. I think it is visible now. Is the Excel visible? Yes. Yeah.
Yes, it is visible.
This Excel is a trial balance taken from a client, which is almost having 4,547 ledgers. Just imagine how much time it will take for you to scrutinize each ledger by ledger, say day, 1 day or 2 day or 3 days. But now in a blink of your eye, we can scrutinize the entire ledgers. So anywhere in the world, the format of trial balance is common. It will have the first column as a ledger name, and then it will continue with opening debit, opening credit, current year debit, current year credit, closing debit, closing credit. So this skeleton is famous across the world, whether you are using SAP, Tally, Zoho, any, you name it, anything, the trial balance will be of the similar kind only. So I took that and then I did some data cleanup, and then I just has added two rows here. One is the first row, sorry, the first column is component and the second column is group. So if I apply filter here, you can see I have grouped the entire ledgers into balance sheet ledgers and P&L ledgers. In trial balance, firstly, all the ledgers will be relating to balance sheet. At the end, P&L ledgers will come. So this will hardly take 1 to 2 minutes. And when it comes to second column, I have bifurcated the data into assets, expense, liabilities, and revenue. This will take another 5 minutes. Then ledger name, opening debit, opening credit, current debit, current credit, closing debit, closing credit. These are all populated from the trial balance. At the end, we have two more columns, which is TDS sections and the subgrouping. This will take 15 minutes if we do it. So, or else one who is not having that much of time, they can skip this and still run the automation. So if we see in TDS, all the sessions or sections are covered, and in subgroup also it is covered. Now you can see in my Excel only the sheet input TB is there, no other sheet is there. Now just run the code. So for running the VBA code, I have developed this VBA code using ChatGPT and various other tools by doing prompting, which I will be showing at the end of the demonstration. So once we get the code from the AI, we have to press Alt F11. Then this VBA screen will appear. Here we have to go click insert, and in insert we have to click on module. Then a module will appear. Then we have to paste your code here. I have already pasted my code, which I will just scroll down. So my code is having 30 scenarios for ledger scrutiny, and the logic for 30 rules are here, which I have given in the prompt, and it has converted into VBA code. So this is the code. So just Control S and then close the Visual Basic window. Now we are back to Excel. Just press Alt F8. You will have one macro available here, ledger scrutiny master macro. So in this trial balance, there are 4,500 ledgers. Just let's see the magic now. Within just few seconds, it will scrutinize and it will give us a detailed report sheet wise. See, it has given a pop-up that ledger scrutiny is successful for all the 4,500 ledgers. And the beauty is like it also generates a summary sheet, which I have developed in my prompt asking it to populate this summary sheets. Here it gives a high-level review, like what are all the criteria that are run on those 4,000 ledgers. Almost 30 rules have been run on each ledger. And it is saying the first rule, liability ledger with debit balance. Generally, any liability ledger will end with a credit balance, but it is highlighting, it is flagging that 436 ledgers are ending with debit balances. So when we scroll down to the rules, 383 ledgers are there with no payment. If you want to know what are these ledgers that are, then you just go to that sheet. Here you can see rule 1, and the auditor's question will also appear here in red font. It is saying why these liability ledgers end with debit balance. Are these advances or expenditures to be recognized? So each ledger, full details of the ledgers are populated in each sheet. If I move to sheet number 2, these are the ledgers without any payment. You can see here in credit column there are transactions done with those parties, but no single rupee is paid to them. So we can raise a question to the client, and the client can fill his comments in the M column. Here it is auditee comments where the client will fill, and here the auditor remarks can be filled, and you can capture this as your working paper as well. And rule 3, ledgers with no transactions. You can see the entire current year debit and credit is 0. Means why these ledgers, if they are not still having transactions, why these are there in the books of account. So in this way it will populate separate sheet for each anomaly that is identified. So here you see inter-units are there. Inter-units are supposed to close by year end and they should not reflect any kind of closing balance. And similarly, TDS provisions also I have included here. So on these 3 ledgers, TDS has to be deducted because it's a salary and managerial remuneration under section 192. And dividend, the company has not declared anything, so that is not there. TDS receivables on interest income. So each TDS provision is captured into separate sheet, and all the ledgers that have the liability for the TDS section are placed here. So now I will take you through voucher scrutiny as well. So similarly, once in your trial balance, once this classification is done, the TDS classification, the subgroup classification, and at the beginning, balance sheet or P&L, liability, assets, revenue, you need not do it again for your day book. You just have to use your VLOOKUP and carry forward this classification to there. So here, so now the Excel which you are watching, it is a day book populated from the client software. Here, everything from column B till column F and G is populated from the client data. So the first column, which is the day column, I just used the formula of text and I have extracted the day so that to capture the Sunday entries. And now at the end, as I said, TDS and subgroup, you need not rework again. You just have to do the VLOOKUP. If you can see the formula of VLOOKUP in my formula tab, you can notice that this grouping is coming from the trial balance. So let's see how many vouchers are there in this Excel file. Almost there are 29,466 vouchers, right? It takes a lot of time if we have to do it manually. And now let's run the voucher scrutiny code on this. So again, if I press F11, here it's a different code again, which I developed using AI by giving various prompts. And there are almost 24 criteria that will be checked on each voucher entry, and a separate sheet will be populated. Just reopen the sheet.
Sir, 2 minutes are left.
Yeah. So you can see as of now only input daybook is there. I'm just running voucher scrutiny. So some few people might have doubt that in when we take daybook from the Tally, narrations will come under each entry. But in Tally, if we download a TDL, there will be an option called column daybook. In that, narrations will come in separate columns. So that always take column daybook, and then if we run this voucher scrutiny, it will be easy. So on 30,000, almost 30,000 voucher entries, it is running various parameters, and it is identifying all the high risk vouchers and also various tedious provision and narrations with fraudulent wordings. Suppose some person has used in narration like reversal, write off, personal, upon director's approval. Those are also will be captured. So if you can see again, a summary sheet is beautifully generated here. In rule 1, it is saying 765 entries are passed on Sunday, whereas uh, some forensic parameters are also included here. Benford law is covered, and cash payments above 10,000 is identified. For that, the criteria is single day, same party has to be there. That is also covered here. I will take you to that sheet. And here you can see it has filtered alphabetical wise, and for each alphabetical, it made a total. And here, since the days are different, it has not highlighted red color. But if we scroll down, there are red color highlights where we have to check whether on the same day 10,000 has exited or not. So it has arranged it everything. You just have to do the check one. And there are so many rules. These are rule 8 is very important. It identifies all the journal entries which are high risk, because few ledgers have journals like investment ledgers, borrowings, or those kind of things. So in this way, it has generated almost it has carry forward 24 parameters in voucher scrutiny and 30 parameters in
Marji, your time is over.
like huge data being processed just within seconds. So the output is just in a blink of your eye. You just have to pull out your trial balance, just do some data cleanup, and that's the end of the live demonstration. And I am open for any questions.
Yeah. What are the parameters that you used while providing the prompt?
Yes, sir. That thing I will show how I have included in the prompt. I am unable to share the screen. Here something when this has come. Sir, can I put the prompt in the chatbot since I am unable to share the screen?
Is it a very huge prompt?
No, no. Yes, a bit, but
Yeah, you can put in the chatbot.
now the share option is there. Yeah, I'm just sharing the screen. I think now my screen is visible.
Yes.
Yeah. So I told it clearly. I have an Excel file, and in trial balance, I have nine columns, and the headings of those 9 columns I have told it clearly. And then I also narrated some story for it. So rule 1 I have defined. Since I know it in a if formula way, I told it. Even you can tell the rule in a simple logic, like
Okay.
liability ledgers closing balance. If it is debit, you identify and put it in a separate sheet. In that simple English language, also we can tell the prompt.
Okay.
So in this way, I have given a prompt where initially 8 rules, with 8 rules I tried, and once it started working, and then I have done so much of permutation and combinations to avoid errors and all, and then finally every day I put the code and enhance it, because it has to identify fraudulent words in narrations also. So each day the code will be improvised. To keep it offline, I haven't integrated with AI, but daily
Okay.
we are updating the code, be it for ledger scrutiny or
Okay.
the voucher scrutiny.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kumarji. That was a wonderful presentation. We can now move forward to the next participant, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Gupta.
Yeah, good evening to each one of you. So I'm audible
Yes, sir.
right now? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Your voice is slight low, but yeah, we can hear you.
So I'll just share my screen now.
Yes, sir.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So I'll be sharing basically how to use Python for the forensic audit essentially, right? So I have designed certain rules in the Python, and like this is the bank statement, a sample one I'm just displaying, and it's a small one I deliberately picked up, but you can pick up any length of a statement. So I will be conducting the forensic audit on this bank statement, right? So so that it can give me certain uh, like critical issues which I need to see in my audit basically. So I'm just closing it now. I'll go one by one, like on this bank statement, certain transaction. First and foremost, in the Python, I have designed, like I think many of you must be aware, like certain libraries are there which we need to import in the Python, like pandas, matplotlib, seaborn. Like anyway, these are some like we need to import so that the relevant code can run like on this Excel sheet. So this is the first I like did it basically. Then I designed the second code about the cleaning of my bank statement, because the like these are two initial things which I need to do. The second code which I designed, where like this bank statement is there, like it has date format, transaction, just so that it get completely in sync what the Python wanted basically. And then it has some debit credit balance values. Again, I wanted them to be completely in sync with that, and some description. So basically a cleaning function I need to perform so that there is no data formatting issues are there with respect to the when the Python code runs over the my Excel sheet. So this is the like the data cleaning which I have done it essentially. Then I go to the major first code. Then here I designed a code where I wanted like to run this code on the my Excel sheet to find the round transaction. Right? So this is the first criteria I put over there, like any kind of a round figures, because there's a one criteria you can have. And if I run this code over there, you can see. Now, yes, this has come now, you can see that. So, sir, is my output is visible to you? Is my output visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I just was sometime it was not. So this is a small sheet I took, but just to give you the, you can have a sheet of it like 50, 100 sheets basically. In one go, it has picked up the round figures transaction on one criteria from my Excel sheet. Right? So this will be the one area where I wanted to see whether these round transaction are all right. Maybe I need to further investigate. So this is when I put it, I create a code and I try to find key, like you can see that how if the I have a bank statement running into 100 pages, in a one go, I can just like pick up this transaction and then I go for deeper investigation. This round, this is one criteria where we put it basically on this small sheet. Then after this, I do the next criteria. I define certain keywords basically, right? I put on some keyword in my code. Like if you see this key, these are keywords. Here, like I put cash, ATM, withdraw, self-transfer. Now this keyword I've given basically, you can see. And I wanted these to be picked up from my bank statement to be really be able to see for my further like cash withdrawal is one area where I can worry. ATM withdrawal, self. Now this where I can just pick it up and then I can go for further deeper investigation basically, right? So like if you run this code based on these keywords, and now this where in this statement there is self are there. There's no ATM and other codes, other letters were not there. So this has picked up the self transaction. Now I can again analyze those self transaction and see what kind of transactions are there. So I can put up more criteria also as my suppose, like you can say, suppose there's a group company transfers are there. I can put up a code of this group company transfer. Suppose there is a siphoning out funds are there. I can put ABC company names in my that like this code over there, like this is where these suspicious keywords, and those keywords will be picked up immediately. So that we can see how in Python, the huge plethora of transaction, you define a keyword, it will throw for your like analysis basically. So like this, I took the 4 criteria, but like for the suspicious intercompany transfer, group transfer, siphoning out the funds, anything you can put more criteria and the data will be out in a fraction of second. This is the like keyword. Then I put some overall visualization. Like I put, like I wanted to see my overall, how the debit credit transaction are there into my like overall I want to view. So this code I designed for that. And like I just run this code. And now it will give me the pictorially basically, the debit credit. Debit credit, it will give me this transaction. And here green is a debit, right is the credit, like this the other one, the credit are there. And I can see the overall flow of my transaction over a period of time, how it has occurred. So that like over here is almost symmetrical, but this way you can create a visualization and create a visual view of the data set. And the last one in the criteria is where I go for a suspicious transaction, right? So I like put again on a suspicious transaction and run this code basically, like some round figure, I put some criteria over there, and then I run this code. And now this is going to export my file, right, to an Excel at a desktop location. Just open my desktop, and there you can see that now it has come out with a entire round transaction basically, or entire round transaction has come out basically, debit credit. So this way, like I have put this my code over there, and this way I'm able to see this round transaction, debit credit. Then I go for further investigation. So this is the, like I pick up certain criteria to be able to see how this Python you can design, and a huge database you can examine in a fraction of a second. You can expand the code also, like further as per your requirement, and make more criteria. Like this code, all I code I have designed in that chat GPT and the perplexity basically. Like so, and but this way, like using the multiple criteria, you can run and do this like forensic audit. You can put more criteria also. So this was all about my presentation. Yes, any question is there? I'm really open for it. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation, sir. I don't think there are questions for you, sir. So it is a very useful case. Those people who are working in the domain of forensic audit will surely relate to it. So thank you, sir. We'll get back to you at the end if any questions are there. So moving on to the next participant, I would like to invite Shri Ashwini Hegde.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Sir,
Yeah.
you can stop sharing your screen, Sanjay sir.
Okay, sorry.
I'm C. Ashwini Agade.
I'm already stopped sharing. I'm not, my screen not shared. I already stopped sharing. Yeah.
Madam, can you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Please do it.
Okay. I'm C. Ashwini Agade. I am from a small village in Karnataka called Yellapura. So here the main problem here is that lots of 2A, 2B reconciliation and filing input for our clients. So what I did is I am demonstrating my tools. So I did not prepare any PPT or anything because it is waste of my time also, or your time also. So I am going to demonstrate my Python based tool that is created using artificial intelligence. That is I use ChatGPT. So let me show my tool first. Yeah, this is EC Recon. EC Recon. It is a standalone application. It is offline tool and we can use it, we can share it, or we can do whatever we want. Like there is internet connection is not required to run this tool. So I'll just open, it will take around 50 to 30 seconds to open this tool. So by the time I'll show you the input for this, I have 2A, 2B and purchase register. And this 2A and 2B, it is directly downloaded from the GST portal. I'll show you the 2A file. Now this is 2A sheet. Without any modifications, I'm just using this sheet as it is downloaded from the portal. And again, I have 2B sheet. This is also as it is downloaded from the portal. I have not done anything in this. And then I have purchase register. Purchase register is directly exported from the tally. I did a little of a modification here to so that it is aligning with my Python code. So these are the 3 input files for my Python tool. So now my tool is opened. Here it is easy recon. GST reconciliation made effortless. It can clean GSTR 2A, 2B, reconcile 2A and 2B, and again it reconciles GSTR and our purchase register. It identifies all the mistakes and all, and the main thing is, there is no violation of privacy. It is completely offline, and we are not uploading any of our files into the portal or anywhere. So I'm launching this tool now. Yes, this is a tool.
Madam,
Here,
your tool is not visible. Actually, only the folder screen is visible.
okay, my tool is not visible.
No, madam.
You can stop the screen sharing and reshare the entire.
Okay.
You should share your entire screen, ma'am.
I'm not getting that option. Stop share. Again,
Now share the entire screen.
Entire screen. Okay.
Now is it visible?
So then the first page, it was not visible. That means.
Yes.
Yeah, here is my. It will take around 30 to 35 seconds to open the tool. So here what is main important is I'm not doing any manipulation to whatever is downloaded from the portal. I'm directly using 2A and 2B as it is downloaded. So manual work is as minimum as possible. Here is the main page. Here I'm launching the tool. So my tool is here. So now what we have to do is there is a 2A with lots of blank lines and all. So it is not aligned for our Python code. So we have to clean the 2A first. So here I have my 2A. GSTR 2A cleaned, it is saving. And the same way clean GSTR 2B. GSTR 2B cleaned. Clean purchase register. This is March purchase register. Yes, purchase register cleaned. So we have all the 3 files. I'll show you the files created. This is my GSTR 2A cleaned. Here I have selected only the data required for me, like tax rate and invoice number, all the details, taxable value, tax rate, invoice date, invoice number, GSTN and supplier name. Same way we have GSTR2, GSTR2B. This is also same thing. Only whatever the important things I need, I have kept only those things. So we have clean 2A, clean 2B, and again this purchase register clean. So we have all the 3 files now. We just have to do reconciliation. Okay, now I am reconciling GSTR 2A and 2B. So here I need to select GSTR 2A clean and GSTR 2B clean. So I need to give a file name for the Excel sheet. So now reconciled GSTR is ready. Now I can go for books and GSTR reconciliation. Reconcile books with GSTR input. Now here I have purchase register cleaned. And this GSTR clean GSTR recall created just a second back. Yes, it is final reconciled. So our reconciliation is ready with a click of mouse click. So I'll show you the final output here. Yes, here. It is GSTR reconciled. It is reconciled with 2A and 2B. Here it is showing all the things. GSTN, supplier name as per 2A, supplier name as per 2B, invoice numbers, invoice date and all. And again, we have final reconciliation sheet. Yes, it is here. Here we can see we have supplier name, books. It is taken from the books. Then invoice numbers, invoice date as per book, taxable value as per books it is giving, taxable value as per GSTR it is giving. We have difference and it is originality where from it is that entries from which it is books only. It is matched both books and GSTR books only. We have everything here. And again, I will show you something here. There are few.
Ma'am, 2 minutes are left.
Yes, ma'am. Here, see, I have also given this some invoice numbers which are some different in GSTR and books. So it is showing me it is likely mismatch. So it is both like it is in GSTR and it is in books, but the invoice numbers are differ. So it is showing it is possible mismatch. I can correctly verify all those things, whether it is real mismatch or it is just invoice numbers are not matching. And also I have a summary here, GSR only, matched, books only, likely mismatch and mismatch. Again, I have a supplier summary also here. Here what are not in GSTR and not in books. I have total summary supplier wise. Yes, sir. This is the tool is created, and the advantages we are creating, we are doing it everything offline, and the least manual effort is required here.
So, ma'am, this is the tool which is developed by you
Yes, sir.
using coding?
I'll show you the coding things, sir. Yeah,
Yes,
here this ChatGPT prompts is here. I need a Python code for this one. You should match GSTN with this. I have shared the screenshots of 2A, 2B headers and all. Whatever the errors I have got, I have shared with the ChatGPT. So it is giving me what all I need to do. It guided me everything. And the final reconciliation app also is here. It showed me how to create an app. GST Recon app creation helped me.
Okay.
So it helped me install installer. I need to install and then what all I need to do. How to create the exe. So everything is created done using ChatGPT.
Okay, ma'am.
Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am. The participant, I think, what parameters does the application match the most as invoice number or even date are not matching most of the times in books and to be data?
Sorry?
Suppose there is a difference of date in the to be data and the books data. So how have you dealt with it in your?
Yeah, one is first I have asked it to take GSTIN number.
Okay.
GSTIN number, it has to match. It can ignore the differences in supplier name.
Okay.
And then I ask it to match invoice number.
Okay.
Then I also give that fuzzy match, means truncated something it used. Even I am not that well versed with it. Suggested me to use that. So
Okay.
like it will have alphabetics in invoice number and last 3-4 digits it is matching. What
So,
happens? Yes, sir.
so you have compared GST number and invoice number along with
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir.
And totally ignore the date.
Huh.
Okay, that I think that is solving the problem. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Can I stop sharing?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Now
you.
we'll move on to CAB Vijay Kumar. You can share your screen, sir.
Am I visible now?
Sir, your voice is audible, but your screen is not visible. You can share your screen, sir.
Yeah, screen I open.
We are not able to see your screen, sir. You can share your screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Is the screen visible now?
Yes, sir. I think there is some connectivity issue.
Yeah, power went off.
Yes, yes.
Suddenly.
Now
Then
your PPT is
I
visible,
turning
sir.
on
Yeah, we can see your
hotspot,
PPT.
mobile hotspot.
We can
Okay.
see your PPT, sir.
Now I'm audible, visible also, isn't it?
Yes.
My screen sharing also is there.
Yeah.
Right. Can I start now?
Yeah, yes, you can start, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Vijay Kumar, Chartered Accountant. I'm also an insolvency professional and registered valuer. In audits today, whether we should adopt AI technology or not is not the question. How we should adopt? It is imperative now for all the organizations to adopt AI technology, big or small. In this process, as auditors, we face a lot of issues in terms of data capturing, data analysis, and understanding the reports which they are generating also. So we need some natural language processing tools which are interested in using that one, like ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Gemini, like that. So I wanted to use natural language processing for audit queries. Now, the company which for which I am a started auditor is now moving from Tally to ERP. So they have started implementing ERP, and that implementation process is going on now still. So I wanted the reports of the ERP also to be accessed in real time by the audit chatbot, which I wanted to put it and use it in the servers of the company itself. So that data security also will be there, data privacy also is ensured, and there are no concerns about data getting processed in third-party servers. So in that process, I wanted to discuss the issue concerned with that. Of course, as we know, in audit, it's a lot of time we take it. It's manual intensive. So I want to develop NLP-driven audit support without coding. That's what I'm interested. I'm also interested in without any third-party exposure. So for this purpose, an AI audit chatbot will be created, and it will be integrated in real time with the ERP servers in the client's place. So this will ensure audit trail integrity also. So this will be based upon natural language processing queries only and real-time integration. Now this is a process overview. This is a process overview. Right? AI chatbot will be integrated with the company's ERP system and generate natural response in natural language. And little more detailed process overview is a creation of chatbot. For creating chatbot, of course, the process is very well known. We need to develop knowledge base and design thoughts and workflows. I'm not getting to this right at this moment. because that will be done in the company's server. Okay, so we configure once the chatbot is created, that will be configured with the NLP engine and will be hosted on the company's servers. And we also add API layers and establish a secure connection with the ERP servers. And that will fetch us ERP data in real time and deliver the reports to the users in natural language process. So the key features are real-time access. There is no delay. And another key feature is about natural language processing. And we have full audit out of queries and responses for traceability. For example, I am putting the question, list of all vendor payments above 5 lakhs. This is how chatbot will respond. Payments above 5 lakhs to vendors. So the chatbot will be responding in this manner. And let's say duplicate vendor PANs. So chatbot will respond in this manner. I don't have to generate report, convert into Excel or do any other data analysis there. Chatbot itself will do for me. This is what I'm expecting the chatbot to do. So there are other queries also, like, one second, like GST mismatch, cost center inconsistencies, project code errors, timing differences, like that. So there are queries like payments which can do payments above 5 lakhs to vendors, duplicate vendor PANs, which I also told you, and mismatch expense clarifications, like that. Then why chatbot? Why not chat GPT? Both are natural language processing. Here I wanted to check up why we should go for chatbot and why not chat GPT, which is customized for the client. Because as you remember, as I told you, ERP servers, they are dedicated servers for the client, and the client doesn't want the information to be shown to any third parties. So that's the reason why we wanted to develop the chatbot also customized. And customized, even if we take chatbot customized, chat GPT customized also, we'll have these advantages, disadvantages. In the case of custom built chatbot, the selling point is seamless integration with the ERP, real-time ERP integration. Whereas it is difficult in the case of ChatGPT. The other advantage is cost-effective deployment. In WordPress is open source, no license cost. And we can put it in company server, no additional infrastructure cost. And we need to build in some ERP midware like APIs, and it can be done by the vendor also at one-time cost. And will not have any recurring charges for AI enterprise plans like ChatGPT, Gemini, like that. And of course, risk comparison. The data storage, the data prices, I mean, full control of data will be there if it is a bot-press, that is a chatbot. And most importantly, only bot-press supports, to my understanding, compliance with the SA 230, SA 500, and SA 315. So this ensures that we are not sharing data with ChatGPT or Gemini in third-party servers. No cloud storage. Everything will, and most importantly, all our interactions are logged for audit and peer review. So we'll have audit trails also. And this AI-driven audit chatbot is practical, secure, and scalable also. That's very important, which we are taking. And we are using company's own ERP and infrastructure. We're not exposing the data to third party. And it is a model for chartered ones who can become demanding users of technology and lead AI adoption responsibly. Thank you. And I would like to end with the quote by our past president. Chartered ones have a bigger responsibility, and that should be future ready, embracing emerging technologies and while upholding trust and accountability. Thank you.
Nice use case, sir. Have you tried making one? Have you integrated your chat bot press with
the process is still going on. We tried on trial basis and entered the resides in the company server. So we are working on the company server. We are also engaging some team.
Okay.
So,
but
it is we are overseeing what can be done.
But it is not in a working stage right now. It's
It's
just a
even ERP stage also is not fully implemented. Actually, I wanted to have live test by this time. That's why I chose the last one. This process going on since March onwards. I thought it would be over by April, but it's still going on now. So another 2-3 months it may take.
Yeah, but
And
that
by
was
that time, we have complete integrated real-time chatbot.
yes. But it is a
Hopefully,
really
I'll have that.
yes, it's a really good case, sir, because you have
And most
shown.
important, sir, one issue which I wanted to tell you is that most of the audit clients now, they are not willing to share the data with the auditors,
Yes.
even as soft copies also. We face this in bank audits.
Okay. So it's a really good case, sir. I think this can be adopted by the CAs all over the country. So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your presentation, sir.
Thank you.
So moving on, our next contestant is Mr. Raghav Mundra. Over to you now. You can share your screen now.
Yes, sir. So good afternoon to everyone over here. My name is C.A. Raghav, and I am here to present how we can use artificial intelligence for extracting data. And I'll be applying this use case on making fixed asset register from various invoices. Now, as you can see over here, there's a factory of our client which is being in construction. And there are several independent units. There are around 4 to 5 independent standalone units. And there are a few common areas like road construction, roads which are connecting the units, and other landscape areas. Now, the contractor supplies us with their completion memorandums. These memorandums can be expensed off in the P&L or can be capitalized or can be allocated to the standalone units because some may be for the common areas. Just imagine your article is sitting with thousands of such memorandums from various suppliers. Just imagine reading these detailed memorandums, understanding the technical terms of construction, recognizing something as an asset or as an expenses, then measuring and allocating all these expenses or assets into standalone units. It's a very tedious task, and this journey of classifying capital work in progress to fixed asset register would take around 2 to 3 months for a couple of articles. This task is repetitive in nature and involves less level of judgment. So we can delegate this task to artificial intelligence. I'll just show you how. So I have already loaded my prompt and one of the memos which we are going to send to ChatGPT. And till the time it thinks, I'll give you certain pointers and we'll discuss the prompt. So as a responsible chartered accountant, first job is to ensure that we maintain confidentiality of our data. So we should use temporary chat function of ChatGPT. Now let me read the prompt out to you. I am a chartered accountant and I have an assignment of preparing fixed asset register for a factory. Here, I have defined who the user is. And this enables the artificial intelligence to step into the shoes of the person who is interacting and hence gives them with the vision or with the point of view of the person or the user. The institution premise comprises of 5 blocks, A1, A2, A3, A4, and A7. I'm uploading the abstract to you, which has a measurement summary for the work done. I want you to divide the invoice value in ratio of measurements. So this is a statement which is clear, crisp, and precise and is describing my requirement to the intelligence. Produce a tabulated output with particulars as a column showcasing each work done, one column for each block and a total column. So the prompt specifies the output requirement and I have also given a format in which I want the output so that I get a comparable and a better to analyze output. Now let's check whether the AI has performed its task or not. So it is still thinking, Okay, so there's one small error. I'll send the prompt to it. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Actually, it was not able to see previously in the prompt. Anyways, I had a backup ready with me. So I'll share you what the output is. Afterwards, I'll make you see the live demo also. So as you can see that we had shared an input file. I will showcase the input file also to you. So this is a memorandum of completion given by the contractor. Okay, so we have done sand cladding work and basalt rock fixing work in our institution's corridors. Okay, so the total amount was 656,157 and 1,49,000 for just one other kind of work. So over here, we can see that there are certain measurements which is being given for each of the unit. Okay, and the total goes to 164 square meters of work done. Now let's see how the allocation is done by the chatbot. So over here, as you can see, the sand cladding work has been allocated amongst the 4 blocks. Let's just check the accuracy of the work performed by AI, because we cannot just completely rely on AI. So A2, as you can see, A2, I'll just insert a small formula, sum of the total work done in A2 divided by entire work done at our site multiplied by the amount. So this comes to 76,144 rupees, which is exactly or approximately the same which was given to us by artificial intelligence. Let's check whether the live demo has worked or not. It is still thinking. So by the time it thinks, I tell you a few more tips. I have used a single prompt over here, as most of the AI/ML engineers prescribe that you should use one simple, detailed, and clear prompt in order to avoid confusion. And a single shot training mechanism is best mechanism for deriving better outputs. Secondly, if you can see over here, I have used ChatGPT o4 Mini High. So this is a model which is best used for analyzing data and for better compilation and better analysis, and it has higher accuracy as compared to other models. In our profession, accuracy plays a very crucial role. So we can give 2-3 minutes, but we cannot compromise on our accuracy. So by the time it thinks and analyzes the data, it usually takes around 3-4 minutes. I'll share another abstract. So after that, I had shared one more invoice with the intelligence. So this was the other invoice which I shared. And similarly, I got an output where it had actually allocated the entire amount to A2, because the entire it has allocated amount to A2 plus A7A.
The 2 minutes are left.
Yeah, because only 2 work were pending, and then we had compiled the entire outputs. So we actually made FAR register. Now just see this entire, analyzing this entire abstract or the summaries, it would have taken around an hour for a normal article to do. But AI did that within 3 to 4 minutes time. points to be considered. We need to use professionally made memorandums. A detailed prompt, as I said earlier, should be used. And we need to be very selective with the model that we use until and unless MCP protocol is implemented. AI is an extractor. We all use data, and around 80% of our time goes in formatting, standardizing, or cleaning the data that we are using rather than analyzing and reporting it. So I would like to recommend that let's use artificial intelligence wherever small human judgment is needed or the task is repetitive in nature, and allocate more of our time in analysis in any sort of area, or where various formats and where various kind of inputs are concerned. Let's just check whether it has produced result or not. It is still thinking, but I have anyways showcased the outputs to you. So last time also it took around 4-5 minutes. Okay, so output is in front of you. So I have demonstrated live output also, and the output is exactly matching the previous output. So we can depend on the latest models to a certain extent. Thank you, sir. So you're not audible, your mic is on.
I think you have given the extract of the MB book, which is used by the contractor. And
I had given an extract of the abstract or the work completion memo. Sir, I practically went for making an FAR register of a 500 crore institute, and the entire institute, there were several abstracts. There were more than 600 abstracts, and it would have taken, the assignment was for 2 months. I used artificial intelligence and I did some manual techniques, and the entire FAR was made by me in 3 days' time. So we saved a lot of time because entire work was repetitive in nature.
Yes, yes. So it's a really good use case, particularly in the construction line or the real estate. This could be easily replicated.
One more thing, sir. Like I just showed you about FAR, but data extraction in itself is a very big application of artificial intelligence, and it can be used in all of our lives, wherever voucher or wherever any data or document is concerned. And like ledgers, or there are several things where we can extract data from various vouchers. So instead of making our articles sit with those vouchers and documents, we can use AI. I can upload 600 vouchers at a time and fetch data from it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Raghav. We can move to the next participant, CA Gurveen Naran. Madam, you may now share your screen.
So is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. Your screen is visible.
Respected AI leaders of our institute, you taught us not to fear technology, but to lead with it. Thank you for shaping us into future-ready professionals. Good afternoon to all esteemed members of the jury, respected panelists, and our lovely audience. I am CA Gurveen Naran from Guru Ki Nagari, Amritsar, and I feel truly honored to be part of this AI hackathon hosted by the Institute. Today, I am going to show you how to build a fully functional WhatsApp embedded AI chatbot that acts your digital intelligent assistant, which is always on and never tired. With AI, your firm can sleep while your client service always stays awake. I have named mine as Ask CA Gurveen, as it's ready to hand queries round the clock while you're focused on what matters most, delivering value as a chartered accountant. Quickly, I'll show my PPT. It's revolutionizing chartered accountancy 24/7 AI support. My use case summary is use case title 24/7 AI chatbot for chartered accountants. My problem statement is that CAs spend hours answering routine client questions. Queries come in outside working hours. Difficulty in document requirements, appointment scheduling, etc. Now, what's the solution? You deploy a chatbot, which is trained on your own documents and website. Add the document checklist and frequently asked questions and booking links, and then connect it via WhatsApp. Now, what will be the outcome? You will have 24/7 client support, 3 times faster query resolution, reduced manual effort by 40 to 60%, better client onboarding and experience. And now let me move forward to my chatbot script sample. As you can see, my chatbot script sample is Ask CA Gurveen, your tax and AI assistant tailored for streamlined client interactions. First is initial user engagement. It will ask, hi, I am CA, ask CA Gurveen, your tax and finance assistant. How can I help you today? Now, what are the available options? You want to book a consultation? You want to know about services? You upload my documents, or you want to talk to a human? If book a consultation will be embedded Calendly. If no services, what are the service categories that I'm rendering? It's income tax filing, GST return filing, balance sheet finalization, business registration. This is chatbot structure overview, welcome message, question and option, format, and scalable design. And potential enhancements. So chatbot handle routine tasks, freeing human resources, and client receive instant around-the-clock support. Now, quickly moving forward to my chat base. This is a chatbot which I have created, CA Gurveen Narang Tax Assistant. And you can just, I have with the help of ChatGPT, I framed some questions. Some are from GST, some are from income tax, TDS, company compliance, PAN-TAN and other registration, business advisory and other. Now, first of all, suppose I say documents required for applying refund of GST. So first say, hi. Documents required for applying refund for GST. See, it's answering its application for refund, GST registration certificate, tax invoices, payment challan, bank account details, other supporting documents. Then I ask one more question. Documents required for filing GST returns.
Madam, your voice is breaking. We can't hear you.
Yeah. Ma'am, sir, is it audible now?
Yes, audible. If
Sir,
there's an issue, you can turn off your video so that your voice is audible. Your screen is audible, but I think there's some issue with your network.
Okay. So now you can see my screen. While filing GST return, you typically need to gather the following documents. Is it visible, sir?
Tax assistant is visible.
Tax assistant and the requested to my chatbot. So now see, is it audible and video is visible?
Yeah. Yes.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay. Is it better?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Ask the question, documents required for filing GST returns to my chatbot, which maybe, clients generally ask. So the answer is instant sale invoices, purchase invoices, payment challans, GST 1-3B bank statements, input tax credit documents, and other relevant documents. So these were GST. Then I'll ask some questions which I have for income tax returns. I've trained my chatbot for income tax website, GST website, and my own website. So it can answer about my services, which I want my all chartered accountant friends to link their chatbot with their website. So it is trained according to your personal requirement, which will save your time. So see, this is income tax returns. All the documents required is coming in within few seconds. Then suppose I ask, when should I deposit TDS? I have trained it for that also. So see, it's saying salaries, non-salaries, and it's described all about the TDS also. What is the quarterly, how much quarterly returns, TDS return must be quarterly filed, and what all dates are for the last dates of payment of TDS. Next, I have for company and compliance, is audit mandatory for my business with turnover over 5 crores? Just an example. Yes, an audit is mandatory for businesses with a turnover of 5 crores. Additionally, if your business is subject to GST, you may also need to comply with GST. And then, sir, see, it is always a good idea to consult with a qualified professional. Just as I said, it cannot replace a chartered accountant. What to do if my PAN is not linked with Aadhaar? So the basic repetitive questions which our clients can ask, your chatbot, you can assign on your WhatsApp, and you can share it with your clients so that they can ask the basic questions and then revert back you for getting the detailed answers. Saying internet connection is unstable. So see, it is describing and guiding very well Form 1626 as bank statement, investment proofs, rental income documents, capital gain documents, other income proofs, previous tax return, and Aadhaar number. Then, sir, I have kindly described the services. First of all, I'll show what is how they can book an appointment with me. Book an appointment. So see, it's book an appointment with CA Gurveen. It's saying book now. It will take it to me calendar.
Ma'am, 2 minutes are left.
Okay, okay. So I log in here. Continue with Google. It will take me to the calendly.com, and then you can see the client book according to the dates available for meeting and the time, and then an email will be forwarded to both the client as well as me. I'll just show you how it happens. new booking page. So the net is a little bit slow. It will take us to the booking page. Yeah. So suppose I book it for 23rd. I booked at 6:30 p.m. Next, I'll write AAA and then I'll put my Gurveen_mail ID. I have to book for income tax returns. Schedule event. Yeah, so the meeting is fixed. I can show you the meeting.
Some time up.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
I think we have lost her. Her voice is not audible. Screen is visible, but we are not able to hear her. Gurveen ma'am, are you there? I think we have lost her. We can surely get back to her. The time was over now, so we can move to the next participant, CA Ratan Singh Tawaji.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, respected all AI committee members, respected jury, sir, and all panelists and participants. I, CA Ratan Singh Tawar, Chartered Accountant in Practice, Certified Information System Auditor. Today, I am going to demonstrate you one of the use case on WhatsApp communication automations. Okay, so let me share my screen.
Ratan ji,
Yes, sir.
you may wait. Gurveen ji is still connected.
Okay. Shall I stop my screen sharing?
Yeah,
Please
for
wait.
2 minutes. We'll get back to you then.
Okay.
So yes, sir, in my final conclusion, am I audible and visible?
Yes, madam. You are
So I
audible.
was
The screen is not visible, but yeah, we have few questions for you. That the chat that you were showing, where was the you were allowing us to attach the data, to attach the document. So where was the attachment stored? On the internet or your local system? Where in the AI? Where it was showed? Gurveen ma'am, are you there?
Hey, hello.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you now.
In progress.
Okay.
Present there. Speak.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chair, sir, please ask the questions.
Madam, where will the attachment get stored in the chat? If we are allowed to attach documents, where will the attachment get stored?
Sir, I'll reply in the chat bot since I'm not able to display my screen. I'll answer this question in the chat bot. And I was where I was speaking was that Calendly, and when I will book the appointment, both the email will be received by the chartered accountant and one who is the client who is registering where I left. And since there were some technical issues, and in conclusion, I would like to say that AI is not here to replace the chartered accountants, but it is here to empower us. With various tools, we can serve our clients better, save time, and stand out as tech-forward professionals. The best part, you don't need to be a techie to do this. You just need the right approach. I encourage each one of you to try building your own chatbot after this hackathon. Start small, automate one query, and grow from there. Thank you for everything, and I'm happy to answer any questions, or better yet, let Ask CA Gurveen answer all your queries. Thank you, sir. And the query that my respected one of the audience has asked, I'll sir reply in the chatbot. The place from where I can attach the documents. Somebody wants to attach the income tax returns previous, or the form 16, or the bank statement, and then that data entirely will come to by my email, and then I can come to know which client has approached me on WhatsApp, and then I'll depute my staff to kindly prepare the reply, or I'll call the client directly, and then fix up a meeting and solve the work. So my very precious time is saved by using this AI tool, and I would love that every of the audience, CA fraternity, should use this tool to make a smart office. You have to all work smart with AI. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Now we can ask Mr. Ratan Singh Tawar to share his screen and give his presentation.
Okay, sir. Just a minute. My screen is visible to you?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay. So, sir, I already given my introductions. I have developed one WhatsApp automation tool. As we know that what is the problem? My problem statement is it's a chartered accountant or a small firms. We peoples are also means we face the problems while sending the communications. A lot of times we consume in sending like reminders, messages to our clients, like sending income tax reminders, GST compliance reminder, and sending some important update like any circulars, GST update. We just send messages to our client, or we communicate through our call. Okay, so to overcome from these time consuming processes, I have developed this WhatsApp tool. It can draft a customized WhatsApp message to your client and send your a pre-draft WhatsApp messages in bulk messages. Okay, so the technology means how this work is. It will means I have designed it in such manner that it can select the client list from Excel sheet, and then it will ask you to connect with your WhatsApp, web WhatsApp, and start to drop the message to your contact, and automatically it will send message to your contact. By doing this, you can send the WhatsApp messages for any update to your client by saying saving your cost as well as times. Because if we are sending the any update through our call, or we are drafting message manually, it is not only time consuming but it's error prone as well. So how it's work? Some of the techniques I use, means the technology I have used it here is TK Inter, that is GUI development tools which generate the graphical user interface, and Pandas to import the Excel sheet and read it out, Selenium WebDriver to manage the Chrome, and then Chrome driver manager. This is match your means which version of the Chrome install in your system and what required for these tools. Threading, threading is again this will work to make live your GUI while sending the message, so it will prevent to blocking your WhatsApp. Then web browser, this will work to connect your contact number on WhatsApp link. So the message can be delivered to that numbers which is mentioned on the Excel sheet. Then string processing, this does personalize the message, like I'm sending to message as some particular person, it should be addressed to that person. Message, I have drafted this message, like this today's AI hackathon's message I want to deliver to the peoples. So if any of the participant want to send your contact number, you can share your contact number in chat box. So I can share you a live message. 2 to 3 means the contact number. If you want to send, you can mention in chat box. Meanwhile, I am starting my applications. So this is my applications, WhatsApp Center. I have created in Python by using ChatGPT. This is my WhatsApp message senders interface. This is the tab where we can upload the Excel sheet on which we have our clients data or customers, whatever means communications details you have, like mobile number and their name, to whom we have to send the message. So if you are sending the message, I can select the message out of that chat box. Otherwise, I have selected some demo purpose. So I will go with that.
There are few numbers available in the Q&A. You can take them.
Okay, great. Okay. So this is the client data template in Excel. Some contact I have already created, and now I have to insert some from Q&A. So Divesh Java. I'm writing only first names, considering the time constraint. These are the contact details. This is my Excel sheet where I have mentioned the name of the person and contact number. I have to send WhatsApp messages to these persons. Now go to applications and select the Excel sheet. This is the these are the contact. How many contact are there in your Excel sheet? It will be reflected here. And this is the message body. How means what message you want to send. So this is the greetings column field. Name will be auto selected from your Excel sheet. Then greeting from the brand name. Here will be the brand name which you can mention it here. So I'm writing here AI committee ICAI. And you can insert message which you want to deliver. I want to send this message to you all persons. Now click on Start Messagings. Once you have clicked on Start Messagings, this will redirect you to Google Chrome.
Sir, 2 minutes are left.
Okay. Now this will ask you to go to WhatsApp web and have to give you access to WhatsApp web. I have scanned my WhatsApp web QR code, and now it's logging to WhatsApp applications. So now it's logged in. Now I have to click scan QR in Chrome, then click OK. Now this will start to send the message. I'm not doing any intervention. This will write the message and send message to the person whose name mentioned in Excel sheet. It's opening the contact number and will start to write a message and send.
Sir, time up.
Just a moment, ma'am.
So the bulk messaging tools which we use, paid use, you have solved that problem.
Yes,
Using
sir.
the tool, we can just upload the Excel file and send the data to the clients.
Yes,
using
it can
WhatsApp.
send messages.
Okay. This is for WhatsApp only?
Yes, it will work on WhatsApp. And
Okay.
further, we can integrate it with emails. On that, I'm also working.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir. So the
Okay, yeah.
person whose contact number are at here will get this message, each and everyone. First
Okay.
message is delivered. Now it started to send message to another members.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we can see that the message is sent.
Yes.
So I think we'll see the chatbot. Yeah, there's a question that is it necessary that the contact should be saved in your WhatsApp list, or
No,
without
not
saving the contact?
necessary. It should be
Okay,
in your Excel sheet which you are uploading on this applications.
okay, okay, okay.
Yes. This will pick the your contact number from that Excel sheet and will
Okay,
send to that number.
okay. Can we give any attachment? One of the participants have asked that can we go?
Attachment, yes, we can do add the attachment, but in this means version, I have not integrated that considering the WhatsApp blocking.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Therefore, that was a really nice presentation. Hopefully, many members could benefit from that. Moving
Thank you so
forward.
much, sir, for this opportunity. I welcome your feedback if you have any, and looking forward to contribution AI in innovation in professions.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Now, moving forward, I will invite CA Poonam Tawari, ma'am, to present her use case. Madam, you can share your screen now.
Good evening, everyone. Is my screen visible?
Yes, madam. A PPT
Yes.
is visible.
Okay. First of all, thanks to the AICA for giving me this opportunity. I welcome jury, panelists, and all the viewers. Today, I'm here to present AI tool for data analysis with Quadratic AI. In this sheet is same as a we use Excel or a Google Sheet. In this, we can data import options like we can upload the data from local files, API, Excel, or can also generate the sample data. We can also database connections use, that is SQL, PostgreSQL, MS SQL, server, or Snowflake. Flexible sharing is there. Copy paste, you can also copy paste the data. Yes, even the Python code is generated by itself. You can edit that Python code, and formula also you can generate from there only. And also you can create a charts or a dashboard. One thing that we should make a note, that is you should not put any sensitive data in this because it can be used by the app itself, by the tool. Okay, so let me go to my use case, that is the page Quadratic AI. Is it visible, sir? Quadratic AI page?
Yes, madam.
Okay. So first of all, as I said, we can upload the data. I am here creating a sample data. Yes, I'm putting one question, that is, hey, create a e-commerce data set with the field date from name, invoice number with 50 records. So you can see Python code, it is generating. And within seconds, we got the sample data of 50 records. Yeah. Is my screen quadratic is visible, sir?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Now I'm asking the second question, that is, provide me a data for product and its sale value. You can see it is saying that I see the issue. Let me fix the code properly. It can handle itself only. Yeah. Sir, are you visible? Are you getting that total sales or byproduct chart?
Yes, madam, the chart is visible,
Okay.
but I don't see anything in the axis. Only the headings is there.
Okay. Let me check, sir. Somewhere issue. Just let me do one thing. Sales is not showing. What's happening here? Actually, it shows all the sales. After that, this product sales and numbers. In this way, I get the bar chart. And after that, by getting the pie chart, if I ask it to the get pie chart, then I get that pie chart also by the same data which I have put there. Just I'm trying once more. Ma'am, may I know how much time I have?
Ma'am, 2 minutes are left.
Okay. Can you able to see this? Sir?
We can see the table, ma'am. You
Yeah.
have shared two tables, Python 1 and Python
Yeah.
2.
Python 1 is the sample data. After that, I have asked the question. So he had given the answer for that. Now I'm asking for create a bar chart for the percentage of total sales by the product. Yeah, you can see this. Is it, sir?
Yes, madam. This time it is visible.
Ma'am, time up.
Okay. In this, we can also create a pie chart, dashboard, or also, yes, that's it from my side. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, madam. That was a really nice presentation regarding the data analysis tool. So moving forward to the last participant for the day, CA Vidyavati. So over to you, ma'am. Poonam madam, you can stop sharing your
Yes.
screen.
Sure.
Vidyavati madam can do it. So over to you, madam.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to see data analytics tools, and these tools which I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you the small PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to use AI in Excel, and it is specially designed for the bank audit analysis. And I'm going to use the two tools, that is Quadratic AI and the ChatGPT. So this is my problem statement from my client, always a total loan balance data down, and which is very vast, and it has a lot of records. So, and it also has the sensitive information. So what is my task? So my first foremost task is I have to protect my data, sensitive data, and then I had to ensure that further bank audit data analysis with audit sampling, and I'm going to check the compliance checks with the IRAC norms also. We are going to do this demonstration today. These are some steps which we are going to follow that I'm going to explain. First of all, we'll do the data masking. I'm going to use here the ChatGPT, simple formula-based ChatGPT to protect my data. Then second, we are going to use the Quadratic AI here to filter and do the further data analysis for the same data, which I'm going to import in that Quadratic AI. Then we are going to do the compliance check with the IRAC norms. So let's do it then. So first of all, I use the ChatGPT, and this is the simple prompt I have given that give me a simple way to mask my 3 columns. That I have given above the 3 columns. That is the customer name, customer number, account number, and the customer name. 3 important columns which are asked to mask, and this formulas has been generated by the ChatGPT. I simply copied and pasted that formula in my Excel columns. So I'm getting marks so that I can share with the Quadratic AI. Now let's move towards the Quadratic AI tool, or the AI that is going to help us in many ways. So due to save our time to import the file into my Quadratic AI, I already imported that file. This is my file, and on which I am going to do the further analysis. First and foremost thing, I want to do the audit. This is my total loan balance file, which is, the sanctions are available till the date, that is 18-19 date. So I'm going to do the current year, that is the financial year 18-19. That financial analysis I have to do. First of all, I'm going to ask the simple prompt that is going to cover, just I want financial year 18-19 data. Means it's a simple filter that we are going to do it. So this is my prompt, which I have given all the columns, and simple task is to financial year 18-19 ka data you have to filter. So it's taking some time, but it is giving me very accurate results. I have checked it with my original work also. So again, it is generating along with the Python code. So I don't know any programming language, but Quadratic AI is doing for everything for me. So I think it's finding some errors. Again, it has fixed itself. And this is the data which I have received. You can see the sanction date, which is available in the fiscal year, that is the financial year 18-19. This is filtering the first data. Now the second step, which we are going to perform in the same data, which we have done now. So next prompt, which we are going to use, actually, we are going to do the audit sampling. And audit sampling techniques are many are there, but I would like to use stratified random sampling technique to take my audit sample and to start my audit. So I'm using this prompt, which is available with lot of information, and it is a descriptive one, which I did permutation and combination to perform that. So I perform again and again, and I got this prompt. You can read this. I am asking to perform the stratified random sampling for the financial year 18-19, and I want a sample size of 40 records. With that, I want to stratify with the loan balance amount. So low, if that balance is high, I'm going to select the 10%, then medium level, I'm going to select the 40%, and the last, that is the higher level, that I'm going to select the 60%. When I'm giving this simple prompt, my Python 2 is created, and here I'm having the total sample, audit sample data, which I can directly use for the further analysis or further audit procedures. So this is again having the 40 datas. You can see that, you can see in below, you're getting all the counts. It's again the generating here, the processing going on. So it is generating all the 40 records. I did it for the first, second, third, fourth. Means every time I've generated, I check whether it is giving accurately 40 records ही दे रहा है, या it is giving another thing, और जहाँ पे stratified random sampling हो रहा है. Range दिया, you can see that here statums are given here. According to that, the account numbers are selected. Yes, now I got here the information has been given by the Quadratic AI. You got the total sample size of 40 records and distribution kaise kiya hai. Everything is shared here. Yes. Now, after doing this simple stratified audit sample, obviously you can save this as an audit documentation because this is very important one. Now, after that, I did the further analysis. What I did, I just shared recent IRAC norms that which is issued by our RBI. So RBI ने जो IRAC norms दिए हैं, I just uploaded that file. Okay. That is the PDF file which is I directly downloaded from the RBI site. And I given the task, or I just perform the task or prompt that I want to do the analysis with this IRAC. Means I want to check whether IRAC norms are performed with this data or not, which is shared by my client. I'm giving this prompt. Again, this is a descriptive prompt which I am using. So I want the thorough analysis, or us analysis mein what should I include? Everything I have given here the things. So I have first uploaded IRAC norms wala PDF file, and with that I'm giving this prompt. So I'm performing this IRAC provisions compliance with overall data. It's not only the financial year 18-19, because I have to check all the data set here. It's again generating. Do I have time? Yes, it's going to take some time.
Your last 2 minutes.
My last 2 minutes. Okay, sir. So shall I show you the result which is generated through this so that it will help me to go further? It is generating and it is going to take time. Yes, sir? Okay, fine. I will shift to my dashboard now. Here I have already performed all these prompts and all these results are already given by my Quadratic AI, which I would like to share with you because it is going to take the time, because IRAC norm PDF, it has a lot of pages. It is giving a very fantastic information in front of me. You can see here that I have performed. See the asset classification norms. that has been extracted from the PDF file, which is available here. And according to that, they have given me the detail that total accounts 1209. There are 270 accounts, which are out of that. What are the irregular accounts or OD accounts? Every detail has been given to me in front of me with the Python code. So this is what given by Quadratic AI with a further analysis. Even I can continue with that, but it is taking a lot of time. But I have already did it. And audit sampling ke liye to it's going to be a very, very helpful to all of us. And yes, this is going to give you data analysis directly so that you can take the proper decisions. Means the total number of accounts on which I am going to focus for the further analysis. And it is giving you some questions there itself. Shall I do the further processing or shall I do the further processing for this data? So again, it is generated. This is in front of you. So total 1209 accounts. Out of that, how much are irregular? Total OD amounts, all these things has been demonstrated by the Quadratic AI. That's it. And yes, obviously, this is going to help us while doing the audit. And yes, it is going to increase our speed with accuracy and efficiency. Thank you so much for listening to me. And please ask your questions. I'm open to it.
Thank you, madam. Someone has asked how is this Quadratic AI different from ChatGPT?
Yeah, I use the ChatGPT also for the same thing, but it has taken a lot of, I think the accuracy issues are there because when I asked the only 40 sample size, it was giving me 40 to 45. So I did 3 to 4 times I did the ChatGPT. I used it that time. Then I again go to the Quadratic AI. वहां पे जो accuracy मिला है, it is comparatively very high. And obviously with the IRAC norms के साथ जो मुझे मिला है, or in just simple way it is giving you. Or again and again, that Quadratic AI is asking, do you want to do the further analysis? Yes, that is going to help us a lot.
Okay. Thank you, madam. I don't think there are new questions for that.
Okay, sir.
And I think that is a free tool, or is it a paid tool?
Yeah, it's a free tool up to 20 prompts.
Okay.
After 20 prompts, it will ask you to move to the next month. You can perform for the next month.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much for your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Rishi sir, I have a few questions from one or two participants. I can take that, then we can move further.
Sure, sir. Sure.
So, is Gurveen madam online?
No, sir.
Gurveen ma'am?
No, she's
Okay.
No, she's not.
Okay. And I think one question is for Shweta ma'am. Shweta ma'am, can you please? Are you?
She
online?
has exited, sir, because she was in a meeting.
Okay. No issue. So over to you, Rishi sir.
Thank you so much, Chine sir. And it was a very good and enlightening array of use cases, which was given by all the panelists. And hope the viewers had something to learn from them. And as we conclude today's episode 8 of the ICAI AI Hackathon Season 3, I, on behalf of the AI and ICAI committee, extend a heartfelt gratitude to each of one of you for making this session yet another milestone in our journey of learning, innovation, and transformation. Today's discussions and demonstrations highlighted the depth of talent and the growing appetite within this profession to embrace AI meaningfully. Once again, I will say that the voting lines are still open for the next 5 minutes. The viewers who have not yet voted may please vote for their favorite contestants, but please note that you have to vote for all the 10 contestants. Otherwise, your vote will not be recorded. So please vote for the next 5 minutes. We are still open. The voting lines are still open. 5 is the highest, 1 is the lowest. I will repeat, 5 is the highest, 1 is the lowest. And as we draw this preliminary phase of the season 3 hackathons to a close, we now move towards the semi-final rounds, where the top performing panelists will showcase their real-time solutions. And the semi-finals are lined up on the 6th June and the 13th June. And the top performers from these two semi-finals will move to the grand finale to be held on the 18th July 2025 at the ICAI AI Innovation Summit 2025 in Pune. I also take this opportunity to thank our President, Sir, C. Charanjot Singh Nanda ji, our Vice President, Sir, C. A. Prasanna Kumar D, our Honorable Chairman, C. A. Umesh Sharma ji, our Honorable Vice Chairman, C. A. Dayanivas Sharma ji, for their tireless leadership, continued guidance, and dedicated support for all of us. For our faculties, we thank our faculties, our reviewers, technical team behind the scenes. Let us now continue to explore, collaborate, and innovate because the future of the profession lies in AI. We look forward to see you all in the semifinals, and please vote. We are still open for the next 2 or 3 minutes.
To add into it, I have been watching all the hackathon episodes.
Time is 5:43. We'll close at 5:45.
I think this is going to be a tough one for me because the presentation were really, really amazing. So it will be a tough ask for the participant also, but we cannot select everyone, but may the best persons win.
Yes, but we can get a feedback for any improvements we should have. I think I'm expecting that.
Madam, I think you will get the feedback. Rishi sir, can throw a light on this.
So if you have any feedback, you give us here, but we are not allowed to disclose the results here.
Yes. So that is why individual feedback, I don't think it will be suitable for me also to give on this platform. So let us see what we can do.
Yes.
Ma'am, everyone came here, made it a grand success. Vijay sir and Sanjay sir, our seniors, are here to guide us, to motivate us. And all the young people here, Ratan ji, Ashwini ji, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. 1 more minute for the voting to end.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you. Pleasure is all ours.
So we were having 10 minutes time, no? So we haven't thanked enough to the ICAI and the AI in ICAI. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. It's all of the guidance of our leadership.
Sir, and important thing is even staying in a rural area, we are able to participate in the All India event actually. It's actually something grateful for us.
So nice to hear that.
Technology and AI.
Rishi sir, how many hackathons have been conducted? I think, can we get a figure of all the 3 hackathons? Around 400 to 500 participants?
Yes, you can say that, sir. Roundabout, 300 to 400.
300 to 400. And this is the last episode for this season. But still we are getting new and new use cases.
Yes.
We just imagine, okay, what new will come? But every week in each hackathon, we get so many new use cases. Okay, this can also be done. This can also be done. So I think it's the member who are getting a major benefit by following and learning from the hackathon.
Yes, sir. And also the AI level 1 that is being conducted by ICAI, that is igniting a lot of ideas where people are coming up with new automation tools and then participating in these platforms. So the after sale services of ICAI are the best, I can say, among all the institutes.
Every human intelligence is working uniquely with AI.
Yes, that is true.
So thank you, everyone. And the voting lines were now closed. Thank you for making this webinar a great success. Tech support, you may close now.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Tech support.
We can exit now, sir.
Yeah, you can exit. You can
Okay,
exit.
thank you, Rishi sir.
Thank you, China ji. Thank you.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir.